Hi everyone, welcome back to Diving Deep with Brittany, the place where you can get a fresh perspective on life from a loving and open heart. As a spiritual life coach, my goal is to help you in the soul-searching process to become the best version of yourself. So today's topic is about connecting with your inner self. But before I dive into that, I want to tell you about the first time that I awakened and how that led me to connecting with my inner self, and then finally how you can apply that to your own life. So it was around 3 or 4 years ago when I first woke up. And what I mean by that is by spiritually awakening. When you go through a spiritual awakening, you finally uncover the veil and all the smoke kind of clears out, and you finally understand that power that you have been looking for has already existed within you. So when I first awakened, it was after I watched a movie called The Secret. I'm sure some of you have probably heard of it. It's about the law of attraction, and when I first watched this movie, I actually started crying because I didn't think it'd be that easy to get what you want in life just by fully believing in yourself. This is when I finally realized that all the answers to life already existed within me. You just have to fully tune in and really listen to what your soul is telling you, because all the answers you're looking for already exist. You just have to shut off your mind, tune in, and listen. So because of the coronavirus, we're all being forced to sit down and tune in and really just sit with ourselves. This is the true test to determine whether or not you are actually happy. So if I were to ask you right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you? If you rated your happiness a level 6, that means that you rated your life a 60%, which would be a D on a test. So you basically got a D on your happiness in life. Would you be happy with that answer? Because I wouldn't. I want to be getting 100% on my happiness in life, don't you? That I started to implement the law of attraction after I watched The Secret. So every day I would write, I am at peace with my inner self, because that power that I was looking for within needed to be connected to me. So I wanted to figure out a way that I can tune in and use that power. And being an extrovert, I spent all my free time around friends and always filling those gaps with talking to people, distracting myself. And I knew that I had to connect with the introvert in me and really enjoy those moments. But with my dream of wanting to move to California, I had to learn how to be okay with myself, because I would be restarting my life all over. I wouldn't have the friends that I had back home. I needed to learn how to be okay all by myself and be happy, because you can't depend on anyone else to give that to you. In the end, the only person that you have is yourself. So it's best that you get comfortable being with that person. So for me, the way I began tuning into my inner self was through yoga and meditation and journaling. These are just ways for me to really listen to what my soul, mind, and body are telling me. Because your soul, body, and mind are always talking to you. But when you're constantly distracted by other things, it's really hard to distinguish which one is which, and you can't really listen to what your soul wants for you. All right, now we can get to the fun part where I explain how you can work on connecting with your inner self. All I ask is that you turn off all your distractions around you, and if you need help with distractions, I have another video on that. I'll go ahead and leave a link to in the description box. All I ask is that you can dedicate 30 minutes of time for yourself. I just want all the distractions like your cell phone, the TV to be turned off around you, and your eyes can stay open or closed, but I ask that you take a few deep breaths and just take this time to evaluate how you're feeling. You can ask yourself, are you okay in this moment? Are you okay just sitting with yourself? Would you say that you're trying to change the situation? And if so, why are you trying to change the situation? Are you in comfort or are you in discomfort? This is where the real question pops up. Can you really just sit by yourself and be happy? The goal here is to be able to sit by yourself in silence and truly be content. Because if you can be content just sitting alone, then that is true peace and true happiness. And another way you can connect with yourself is through journaling. So a friend once told me that journaling is a form of self-therapy. And I don't think that could be any more true, because our minds are racing 100 miles per hour. So when you start to write it all out on a piece of paper and just let your thoughts flow, it starts to become more clear when you can just see your thoughts in front of you. You can see it for what it is rather than what you think it is, because we overcomplicate things in our mind. So I always recommend people to journal when they feel like their mind is somewhere else or they feel like they're looking for an answer. It's already within your soul. All you have to do is shut out all the distractions and really tune into yourself. Sit down and write everything out and just let it flow, because I promise it'll feel so good. And if you do it and it works, please let me know, because it'll make me so happy to hear that you tried it. All right, that's it for today's video on how to connect with your inner self. If you found this helpful, then please like it, comment, share with a friend. I'm on Instagram as Diving Deep with Brittany. I post pictures on there daily to motivate you and inspire you. So with that said, I'll send you off with love and peace. From my heart to yours, namaste.